Lo desglosaron y lo recrearon a lo que ahora llamamos corridos tumbados.
Corridos Tumbados.
Y ahí es donde entro yo.
Today, I'm going to be reacting to something a little bit different. As you know, I've been reacting to lots of corridos, and we've gotten a ton of requests for me to react to Natanael Cano. But Angel, my producer, Angel, come say hi. Angel, being a big fan of corridos and all of the music I've been listening to, thought it would be a really good idea for me to react to Género 101 to learn about the history of Corridos Tumbados and the artists and how the genre came to be, which to me, I'm really excited to watch. As you guys know, I love music. And to me, when I can learn about the history of a genre or an artist, it helps me feel a lot more connected to that artist or that genre. And since I've been feeling all the love from you guys and from Mexico especially, I think it would be a good idea for me to react to this video and watch it just so that I can understand a little bit more about the genre and what I've been seeing and listening to.
Muchos no lo saben, pero los elementos de polka y folclórica fueron introducidos a México por europeos en el 1830. El sonido de la guitarra y el acordeón fueron adaptados por gente del pueblo, adquiriéndose como música propia. Artistas como Narciso Martínez recuerdan haber escuchado la polka cuando eran tan solo un niño. Sin embargo, algunos artistas reemplazaron los instrumentos de latón con otros sonidos. También comenzaron a contar sus propias historias y el uso de las letras para dar noticia durante la Revolución. Estas canciones se conocerían como boleros mexicanos, una base para los géneros que vendrían.
Mujeres soldaderas, alegres mitoteras, la
Con el tiempo, la música norteña, tocada en tierras rurales, comenzaría a fusionarse con los clásicos del bolero. Esto dio luz a una nueva forma de interpretar la música, conocida popularmente como la música ranchera, canciones de la tierra.
Canciones de la tierra. Okay.
Décadas más tarde, artistas como Pedro Infante llevaron a la música ranchera a su centro de atención. Sus baladas románticas se hicieron reconocer en todo el mundo como música propia de México. Luego vinieron los Tigres del Norte y todo cambió. En los años 70, los Tigres del Norte popularizaron una canción ficticia sobre narcotráfico llamado Contrabando y Traición. Ese corrido fue exitoso y controversial. Esto dio comienzo al género narcocorrido.
Narcocorrido.
Los Tigres del Norte fueron uno de los pioneros en el género narcocorrido. Y aunque el apetito por su música era feroz, México prohibió el género, empujando a los músicos a las ciudades fronterizas y finalmente a los Estados Unidos. Luego vino Chalino Sánchez, un granjero con un gran corazón de acero y un amor por el narcocorrido. Con él trajo la música de estilo bandas de Sinaloa. Sánchez escribió canciones hechas a medida para inmortalizar a los narcotraficantes.
It was so tough, you know?
Justo en esa época, la ciudad de Los Ángeles estaba presenciando un nuevo movimiento de gangsta rap. Los mexicoamericanos y los afroamericanos compartieron varios espacios en el centro de la ciudad, observando las culturas y los estilos musicales de los demás. Al igual que el movimiento de gangsta rap, Sánchez cantaba sobre la violencia, las drogas y los carteles mexicanos. Chalino Sánchez sería coronado como el rey del narcocorrido. Mientras que los corridos se congelaron en el tiempo, el gangsta rap se generalizó y empezó a ser respaldado por las principales discográficas, convirtiéndose en sinónimo de pop hasta que se introdujo la música trap. El espíritu de la música trap atrajo a los jóvenes artistas mexicanos, repasando las influencias fundamentales de los ritmos urbanos, la sensibilidad del hip hop y la superposición de las letras de los corridos. Lo desglosaron y lo recrearon a lo que ahora llamamos corridos tumbados.
Corridos Tumbados.
Y ahí es donde entro yo.
That was an iconic intro. Okay, no notes.
Ese murió, la dulzura que tenías conmigo se te acabó. Los sentimientos falsos que te escribí en aquella canción fue tu mejor traición, me duele el corazón. original. Le gusta quemar un cigarrón de mota para la mente calmar. En la cama es buena, pero en la calle se vuelve más. Me deja sin hablar, me pones a temblar. Y ya presiento el momento en el que nos toque de ser, lo siento.
Is this the true sound of a corrido tumbado? Okay, I'm getting it now.
Pero eso no mata el sentimiento. Y duele más saber.
I'm like
que
processing,
no
so.
estás conmigo. Yo pierdo los sentidos. Y por hoy, Natanael Cano, viejones.
Okay.
¡Ea! Y ya presiento el momento en el que nos toque de ser, lo siento. No podemos estar los dos sin uno y es cierto que peleamos, pero eso no mata el sentimiento. Y duele más saber que no estás conmigo. Yo pierdo los sentidos.
Okay, first of all, what an iconic intro, bro. Like, I didn't realize that was a Natanael Cano song also. So that was like, was that meant to be a music video? He's just introducing himself in the context of Corridos Tumbados.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
How like the history.
The history of
led
it
to-
evolved.
Yeah, and how it led to what Corridos Tumbados.
That makes sense.
And because he's like the father of Corridos.
Yes,
Tumbados. Like,
okay.
That's why you can't like no one else can make that video but him.
That's so iconic. I love that shit. Okay, like, I love that. That is really, really cool. I think, it is so interesting because, like, I forget what the official title of it was, but, like, when I think of, like, a mariachi sound, you could hear the evolution from, like, that mariachi sound, like the traditional Mexican music, to, like, when they were talking about, when Natanael Cano was discussing how the evolution, a big part of that was because of the culture in LA and kind of like the battle between gangster rap, like African Americans and the Mexicans that are all in LA, like trying to, kind of like the division. Would you call it a division?
Not really.
A division. More just like fighting for the sound, like fighting for.
I don't even know if I would say that. I think it's just there was like the gangster rap movement became so big that everyone just loved like the Tupacs and the West Coast sound, right?
That's
what he's saying, that everyone kind
like
of
it kind of
to gangster rap, so the corridos kind of froze in time.
Right.
He was saying, and then
And-
that style of taking trap and hip hop
and
morphed into what the corrido structure
right.
is Corridos Tumbados.
And I think that part, it's so cool, just like the way that it evolved. This, like, especially the influence that, he was saying like gangster rap had on it, I think is so, so cool. Especially for me knowing too what the true sound of Corridos Tumbados is supposed to be. Because as you guys have seen, or if you haven't seen, go check out my videos. But some of the first songs that I reacted to, some of the first corridos that I reacted to were by Peso Pluma and Tito Double P. And I think for me, the thing that stood out most about those songs was the raspiness of their voices. But I could actually hear the melody, the notes, and the aspects of what makes a corrido or corrido tumbado. And so that was really, really cool for me. Plus, like for me, when I listen to EDM, like I know all the history of it. I know all of, like who I would call like the forefather, like the founding fathers of like certain subgenres within EDM. And so this is really cool for me because now that I know who Natanael Cano is, I think that can help me feel a little bit more connected to the music and understand the background of it and just the cultural significance of it. So that's always a big important part of music, because music can do so much for us and it carries so much emotion and so much history, and sometimes I think that can be forgotten. But that is one of my favorite parts about music, is how it influences us and cultures and societies and generations to come. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, please leave your comments down below if you have any suggestions. I'm open to almost all of your suggestions, but please leave them below. We are checking them, we are seeing them, and we are responding. Even if we don't film a reaction to your suggestion today or this week, we will get to it at some point. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey and Unqualified Opinions. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on any Unqualified Opinions, okay? Angel and I love producing these videos for you. It's genuinely so much fun for us, and I love the community that we're building, and I'm so grateful for all of your comments, all your requests, and all the kind words and love that we've been getting. Until next time, hasta luego! Ciao! Okay, fuck, my neighbors are gonna think I'm batshit crazy.